Hi, I hope this finds you well. I've been doing a lot of thinking about boats recently. My husband Barry has been learning how to sail for I think about 18 months now. And the first part he had to complete was to be a competent crewman, which was kind of fairly basic. I mean, still very complicated, but fairly basic in sailing terms. But now he's on the second part, which will make him a day skipper. And he's had to do the theory. So in our garden, he's had his charts out and he's done all the theory and he's done the exam and he passed it. And now he's doing a radio course where he's learning to communicate via the radio. And again, last night he did that in our living room with a glass of wine. But there comes a point where he's going to have to do the practice. And that means he's going to have to get in the boat and push away from the shore and put all of the things that he's learnt into practice. And he's going to have to complete an assessment on that in order to move to the next level and to be able to do the next bit of the training where he will be able to take a boat out on his own with more confidence, hopefully. Now, I was reading the account of Peter walking on water, and it's a fantastic story, and it's really, I just love it. And there's been a lot of emphasis over the years on you've got to get out of the boat. But actually to get out of something, you've got to be in it in the first place. And there's one part to that story that I've never really fully registered with. Jesus had just performed the miracle of the feeding of the 5,000, and there were crowds of people. And actually, the story of walking on the water starts both in Matthew and Mark with it saying that Jesus insisted that the disciples get in the boat. He insisted that they get in the boat. And that really stuck with me, because then, as we know, there was a storm, he walks on the water, and in Matthew, Peter walks on the water. And basically what it meant was that at a time when Jesus was slowly revealing more of his identity, his real power was displayed through that. The fact that he could do that, who he was being gradually revealed to those around him, and specifically to the disciples. But for that revealing, they had to be in the boat. They had to be in that place of vulnerability, almost, in the storm. And I was just wondering, is God asking you to get in a boat? Is he saying, I want you to get in this boat so that I can display my glory and my power to you in this situation? Is he asking you to get in a boat of faith? Is he asking you to get in the boat of healing? Is he asking you to get in a boat of, ministry, forgiveness? The list is endless. And it's taking all of the stuff that he has taught you, he's been speaking to you about, he's been preparing you for, and he's asking you to get in the boat so that then you can move away from the shore to where you are fully reliant on him, where he can display his glory and his power in your life, in whatever way that is. And it does come from a place of trust, because, does your boat have enough room for Jesus too? Because at the end of the day, in this story, Jesus got on the boat with them and he calmed the storm. And it's just simply a question. Are you being asked to get in a boat? Is Jesus insisting so that you can then move into that place where his power and his glory and his majesty and his identity are revealed in your circumstances, in your life, or even in you? I hope you have a good week.